Hello and welcome to another week of Unsociable Hawks. We're currently at round 8, Hawks vs Pies. But before we get into that game, let's get into the game that just passed against the Gold Coast Suns. Boys, give me your thoughts, Mitty.
Mate, I wasn't confident going into the game, as you all guys are aware. I made a stupid prediction. Wish I could go back on it, but I can't. But we played fantastic apart from, 15 minutes of footy?
Boy, did the fans let you know about it, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, I copped it.
Bro, this is why you always back your team, bro.
What was your head saying, mate?
Always back your team.
heart
Through thick or thin.
My heart
tough
was
times,
saying
good
that
times.
we were going to win.
His heart.
But my head was like, nah, it's not going to happen. Gold Coast, too much quality. But, mate, as they say, team of champions can't beat a team just play hard footy, eh?
That's it, mate. Ray, give me your thoughts, mate. What do you think?
Yeah, look, it was a game of talent versus a game plan. And I feel like the game plan team absolutely smashed them out of the park. Good, I would say good quarter and a half. We started quite well. Bit frustrating because I thought, we could capitalise here and make this a really ugly game for the Suns. And then, just feel like we faded away, got them back in the game. And
15 minutes. It was 15 minutes. Literally 15 minutes that we stopped playing good footy.
No, I think it was more than 15 minutes.
No, it was towards the end of the second, and a little bit of the and just a little bit of the third.
And the start of the third.
It was like 15 minutes of play, and generally we controlled the whole game after that.
It just goes to show, just with what I said last week in regards to if you switch off for a minute against Gold Coast, they can bang on 2 to 3 goals pretty easily.
Well, mate, they're one of the contenders, aren't they? So, I mean, and we made them look pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad we showed the competition of what we're capable of when we're on. I really thought that it was a game that stamped our authority in the comp and proved to the external, AFL world that we're proper premiership contenders this year and not just, playing to fill numbers in the finals.
Well, we go back to a couple of weeks ago when I told you we haven't been tested in the midfield yet, and I think this was probably our first real test. I mean, Gold Coast's midfield is pretty stacked, and I thought we got on top. So, I mean, it looks like good stead.
Yeah, well, Ray, give me your best 3 players from that game.
Obviously the Wizard. I think he was phenomenal. Gunston's solid as always. And I feel like Barras did well, man. I thought he had Barras and Battle.
I think you were watching a different game.
No, I think Barras and Battle were pretty consistent.
3 best players. They were decent, but I mean, there were so many more better players on the field that day.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you can't just state the obvious. Like, there's a lot of people that, get swept to the side and they don't get enough recognition.
Honestly, I wouldn't say the Wizard was in our best.
Absolutely. I think Wizard probably had about 10 minutes of good gameplay.
I think Jarman Impey's stiff. Miss out from that.
100%.
Jars has been consistent.
Impey, Scrimshaw comeback game was
good, yep.
Wow.
I also think Newcomb's stiff as well, as he
12 clearances, mate. 12 centre clearances. I mean, he hasn't even got him in his best.
Well, Mitty, give me your 3. Actually, give me your best highlight from that game. What was that one moment that really stood out to you?
There was a lot of moments in the game. Well, mate, that Impey goal was unbelievable. His work rate, I mean, running from the middle and getting the hands off and kicking from outside 50, that was, for me, probably one of the highlights of the game.
I agree. And I put the spotlight on him a few weeks ago, and I said I really wanted that Impey back, and fuck, has he delivered.
Oh,
Bro, he's been unreal,
watching.
man.
I'm telling you, he's watching you.
Yeah.
Every time this man mentions a player, they come back in the following game and they dominate.
Yeah, well, I mean, we mentioned Mitch Lewis, Massimo. Massimo's been in ripping form lately, man.
We spoke about Scrimshaw before when he got dropped.
Yeah. Do you know he had 7 broken tackles? That's the most.
It's a record, isn't it?
It's the most this year.
I think, like last 5 years.
Yeah, man. Well, so
in a game.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with how he played, and he's shown that he can do that. But can he do it consistently? That's my only question mark.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, look at the last 3 or 4 years. Scrimshaw's been unbelievable. He has been unbelievable.
He's been good.
Bar the last, I reckon towards the back end of last year and started this year, he's kind of, taken a step back. But, mate, players do that. I mean, they come out, they go through form slumps, but it shows what kind of a champion he is to get dropped for the week and come back the following week and absolutely do what he did. unbelievable.
Yeah, but bro, look, to be honest with you, I think it's just a credit to our depth. I think us having that depth where if he's out of form, or any other player in the team, any other defender, when they're out of form, we have that luxury where we can drop them to Box Hill, let them regain form, and be able to bring them back without affecting the side.
Oh, 100%. I mean, that's all across the park.
I'll be honest with you, boys. Before the season started, in the preseason, I was actually a bit concerned about our depth. I'm just like who could be that midfielder or midfielders that could step up in Will Day's presence?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It was just a midfield, but I mean, we were always
solid in defense. We were solid,
even the forwards.
In the forward, yeah, more solid than not. But it's just like, what kind of Chol are we going to have this season, or what kind of Mitchell Lewis are we going to have? Because we're going to get from Gunston week in, week out. We're going to get from the Wizard, Ginnivan. But it's just like, what Chol or what Mitchell Lewis are we going to get this season? And I'm extremely impressed, especially with Mitchell Lewis. Like, he's come in, obviously he's had a, injury-ridden career. He's come in, even the games where he's not getting the service and he's not getting, on the scoreboard, he's actually presenting and he's being more of a presence. And that's something that we've missed for a while.
His competitiveness was the biggest question mark about him. And I feel like, like you're reiterating, he's really got that competitiveness back. He had it pre-injuries, and he's finally getting that back.
It's a confidence thing, confidence. So as soon as he gets, that level of confidence that he can actually do this, I mean, he's got the size. I mean, he's got the athletic capabilities to jump all over people's heads and break back. So
I mean, he's got a massive kick. He's quite accurate. But again, that goes back to what Ahmed was talking about, depth. Like, when all your players are firing and they're playing well, it's such a beautiful thing to have. It's such a good problem.
Bro,
do you know what I mean?
It gets you, like, honestly, I know early on in the season I was up and about, and you might have said I'd be carrying away, bro, but I genuinely see this side being a premiership side. And that's just how I see it.
I actually don't want to think that far ahead, honestly. I know, I can understand.
You got to have belief.
How can you not, bro?
Yeah, well, I know, but it's still early. It's only we're up to round 8 now. I mean, if we continue this vein of form all the way to round 16 or 17, then you'll start believing.
The form slump will come. I'm hoping it comes somewhere in the middle of this season.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if we continue playing in this vein of form up until round 16 or 17, so we've already gone through our slump beforehand.
Yeah.
I disagree. I genuinely don't see that.
Let me make a point quickly. The reason why I agree with Armin in terms of that there's belief that we might win, actually not might. There's a big chance we're going to win the premiership this year.
Obviously.
Bro, we've played. Look at the opposition we've faced. We've faced Sydney. We've beaten them. We've faced a stacked Bulldogs. We've beaten them. We beat Geelong, who's always had,
I understand, but
and then
premierships aren't won in April.
I get that, but these are massive steps towards a premiership. Like Gold Coast, who are absolutely stacked with talent, we came out and made them look like a bottom 6 side.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, before the season started, everybody had them as a top 3 contender for the premiership this season.
A lot of people said they're going to win the premiership this season.
But even now, we made them look like that, what we did on the weekend. But it's still early. They're still going to come back from this.
Yeah, but I don't think we've actually even taken that. Like, we're not even in third gear, bro. Genuinely, I don't think we've even, we're second gear now. We're just trotting along.
Yeah, well, I mean, eventually it's going to crack, and every team goes through a slump. Okay, but you want to be playing the good footy towards the pointy end of the season. I don't want to peak too early.
No, you're right.
There's no point in winning these games now if you're going to drop them off towards the end of the year.
Honestly, I don't see the form slump happening. Honestly, I know you're going to sit there and say, "Oh, you're going to."
Everyone goes through a slump.
I know what you're saying, bro. But I feel like the team is that fucking hungry, and Mitchell is that much of a fucking gun coach that he won't allow that to happen.
Yeah.
He does not accept mediocrity, bro. You saw what he did to fucking me.
I know. But, I mean, even in our premiership years, we still had games, rounds where we dropped off, during the season. We dropped off a couple of games.
Bro, we'd lose 3-4 games a year.
But that's what I'm saying. So
that's not a form slump.
No,
bro.
but you aren't going to be playing the same brand of footy you're playing now consistently for the next, 16 weeks.
So we could be playing better football, though. Like I said, we're still trotting along in that second gear.
Why can't we play like that for the rest of the year?
Oh, players get
Why
tired, players get injuries. I mean, you're sitting here now and we've won a premiership.
No,
Mate,
no. I haven't said
Mate,
we've won the
it
premiership.
takes a couple of bad injuries to the team.
Well,
all right, you're banking on it that
we've already
in an ideal world we go through without any injuries. But they're going to happen. Hopefully they don't. Fingers crossed. But if they do happen, if we start getting important players out because of injury, then all of a sudden the whole thing changes.
Yeah, but you're looking at it in a completely different view. I'm not looking at it in a view where, if we cop injuries. No,
that could be with
obviously,
anything.
Bro, look at Bulldogs. Bulldogs looks like flag favourites in
And they
round
copped
one.
injuries.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying, bro. All right. I'm saying with the current form that we're in now and the current side we have out there, even with depth coming in, we still look dangerous, bro.
Obviously, we're 6-1. We are going to look dangerous.
Yes.
But you're saying you think we're going to win a premiership now.
I genuinely believe this year.
It's too early to call it, man. Too early.
It's not, bro.
What do you think, boys or girls? Are we playing that much good of a footy to say that we're going to win a premiership now?
No. It's not about we're playing that much good of a footy, bro.
Yeah.
We are playing, right, at second gear and fucking winning games.
And beating the top side.
Like Ray said, we beat a stacked Gold Coast side, right? I genuinely think we did not play our best footy against the Gold Coast.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Brisbane Lions, what kind of form are they in?
They're not in their best form.
They're not in their best form.
No, they're not.
Okay, and what have they done in the previous years? Previous years, they started off really bad, and in the good part of the season, the pointed part, they hit their straps, and that's when they went forward and won the grand final.
I understand what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying of us now. Like, I don't want to be that team.
Yeah,
we've peaked too early. Then when it comes towards the end of the year, Brisbane hasn't peaked. I don't think Geelong's peaked.
But we haven't peaked either.
We haven't peaked, but we've actually
played some
good footy.
So how scary could we be when we do peak? Do you get me? Bro, we're a side that's had suspensions, injuries to our best player. Like, for instance, this week, Sis, who's obviously a massive figure for the team, that general in the back line, and Moore, who's an All-Australian, both were out against a stacked Gold Coast. And we're like, oh, how are we going to compete? And, bro, it's like nothing. It's like no one it was,
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we didn't miss
mate,
a beat.
They surprised me. I thought it was going to be a lot closer. I tipped against the Hawks, which I'm never going to do that again, for the record. Never going to happen again. Stupid.
Do it, bro. You
Stupid.
just keep on it, bro.
Just make sure you have your head and your heart in check, mate.
I'm going to kick his ass. If he messes that one more time, I'm going to kick his ass live on camera.
Anyway, let's just move on from the Gold Coast game.
Name your worst on ground.
My worst on ground.
Nah, I don't think we should be negative.
Yeah, well, you have to be. There's always a scapegoat. You can't go through a game and say everybody played fantastic.
I'm not going to sit there and say worst on ground, but he did have a couple of stupid moments, couple of dumb moments. Lloyd Meek had some very dumb moments.
I was going to say, let's say it at the same time, and you took that one.
Lloyd Meek.
Meeky.
Well, look, at the end of the day, bro.
To get Sam Mitchell, that
but did you see why he did it?
Yeah.
So it was the last play of the second quarter where they went forward and long kicked the goal. So Meek's got on the ball. He's looked around. He could have hand passed to a midfielder. He decided, I'm going to try and kick it. Then he got his leg closed up and he's done a fucking 360 and he just handballed it straight to a fucking Gold Coast player.
Yeah.
Noah Anderson. So it's like, know your limits. You've got midfielders there for a reason. Use them. You're not there to be our Bontempelli. Just know what you can do and do it.
Hey, do you guys like the treatment of Mitchell on him at halftime?
I love it.
I
love it.
You've got to love that. It just shows how much
mate,
it means to him.
It's a fucking brand right here. Unsociable Hawks, mate. And he is one of the main figures of that.
100%.
I agree with it.
If your coach is sitting there just playing with your hair, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's just a mistake. It's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You got to be brutal.
You got to love that. I love seeing that. I want to see more of that, to be honest.
100%. I agree with you.
Well, there's no reason why coaches shouldn't be able to express themselves, bro. Like, especially Sam Mitchell, where he is a perfectionist. Whether he was playing or now he's coaching, he is an absolute perfectionist. Mm-hmm. Everything he does, he tries to do it with absolute perfection.
Yeah.
And that is why he is not even one of. He is the best coach in the AFL. Period.
Ooh.
Period.
Big call.
Genius. And with Ahmed, I hands down believe that he's the best coach in the AFL.
Better than Chris Scott.
Bro,
Chris Scott.
Are you fucking serious?
Better than Fagan.
What's Fagan done, bro?
won
Fagan's just got the
premierships,
side, bro. He's got the side. It's not his coaching.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to take away from Mitchell. I'm just trying to have a discussion.
He's talking.
Do you guys? Do you honestly
now, not in the previous years. We're talking now.
right now? Do you guys think he's the best coach in the competition?
Sam Mitchell is the best coach.
Best coach. And he's going to receive a massive offer from Tassie. Where if we don't lock him up in the next one year,
I don't think he'll go, bro.
he's going to receive a massive offer from Tassie, bro. And I can guarantee you he will receive that offer.
Why would they go for Mitchell? Who's
Because he's the
I
best
get
coach.
that, but like his heart,
Bro,
his heart's always Hawthorn, bro.
Luke Hodges' heart was always Hawthorn.
Money talks.
Yeah,
my
but the
friend.
thing is, we phased Luke Hodge out basically, and that's
Not
why.
really, bro.
Yeah, we
He-
did.
he was ready to retire.
Yeah, and
He was ready to
we could have
retire.
kept him another year.
Bro, he
or two.
retired. Chris Fagan called him up. Hey, mate, you want to come back? Brisbane back? Fuck. Like, he retired, bro.
Yeah.
You know, if he wanted to keep playing on, he could have said, no, I want to keep playing on. Hawthorn would have been happy.
Riyadh,
to
let me
fucking
ask
sign
you a
him up.
question, and I don't care where your heart is, all right? If you're getting, example, 900K season to coach a team,
Yeah.
and a new team approaches you and goes, we're going to give you 1.8 million
Yeah,
to come and coach the
Yeah.
newest side in the AFL
yeah,
with all the draft picks that you're going to receive,
yeah.
build a team of champions, and receive that money. You're going to say, oh, because my heart is all
No,
on.
listen. About that, why? Okay, money's great. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, you know, we do things for the money, work, whatever. But why would you leave a club that you've literally basically planted a seed, grown it, yeah?
I just told
that
you,
are in a
money talks.
that are in a premiership window,
Well,
and
obviously
you know
he's not going to leave
and-
now. I'm talking in
okay,
2
but you're
years'
saying in
time.
2 years, but even in 2 years' time, we will still be in a premiership window. We could potentially win multiple, you know, premierships. Or would you sacrifice all that for a bit of money, knowing you're not going to win any sort of premiership or have any sort of success in an up and coming club, and it's going to take you years and years to get them at a level to compete again?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge, and if I believe if he
And I'm
if
sure
he-
Hawks will obviously
if
give
he-
him a
if
really
he
nice.
If he wins 2 premierships before they come in the AFL and they offer him that money, it's going to be very hard to twist his arm to keep him to make him stay. I mean, you're talking almost double the amount of money he's receiving. At
The only time Mitchell will leave is if the club wants to phase him out and say that's the only time. I'm telling you, that's the only time Mitchell will leave.
Mate, when
Bro,
you-
we sacked Clarko. We got rid. Not did we sack him? Like, was it a bit of a sacking? Right?
It was a mutual.
Okay, we got rid of Clarko, who's arguably the greatest coach in history for our, you know, for the beautiful game, because we knew that Collingwood were knocking at Mitchell's
It's a
door.
big call.
They were knocking at Mitchell's door, and at the time, our president, Jeff Kennett, he got rid of Clarko just as to. No, he did just to secure Mitchell's
under the
signature.
understanding that if you're only a custodian of the club, and he was there, Clarkson, he served us well, and I think it was time for him to move on. All right, so
Thank you, Jeff Kennett. So was that your reason behind it?
Appreciate it, Jeffrey. But bro, honestly speaking, you could be at a workplace for 15 years, the most loyal person ever. When that money comes knocking, mate,
Different, bro.
there's no expectation. You have no expectations. No one is sitting there pointing fingers saying you must win a premiership in the next 3 years, otherwise you're going to get sacked. Brother, take your time, build your side, and then when you get to that level, mate, there is no reason why he wouldn't take it. They give him an 8-year offer. 8-year offer, build your side. You've got 8 years.
Nah, he won't go.
Brother, he will take it in a heartbeat.
No.
Anyone would. It's just natural human instinct.
Look, one, I think he'll be compensated. I think he's due for a
can't.
pretty good pay packet coming up soon.
We will not be able to compete with the money that he would get offered from Tassie.
It's not all about the money.
All about the money. All about the money.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. I don't think Mitchell's going anywhere, but yeah.
Moving on. Hawthorn, Collingwood, round 8. Massive clash. Honestly, bro, I feel like it's piss week from Pendlebury to pull out. He wants to play his
silly.
record breaking game against the West Coast.
No, he wants a home game.
No, it's their home game this week.
Is it?
It's their home game this week.
But it's not his record break. He needs 3
it's his
more
record
games. Isn't it?
breaking.
No, I think he needs
It's
3
this
more.
week.
Oh, okay.
It's this week. He didn't want to play, and if you look at it properly, their next game, next week or whatever it is against West Coast. Yeah? He's trying to guarantee that he's gonna win.
Yeah, he wants
on
a
a
dub.
record-breaking game.
He wants to get a dub.
Wow.
That is fucking piss weak. That is piss weak.
Especially after coming off a 43 disposal game.
Yeah.
Look, you can argue that he's old and aging body, 5-day break, But come on, man, you're a fucking professional footballer. You've been so for 21 years of your life. Like, bloody hell, man.
But look,
I think it would
I
have
don't
been.
care. I
bro,
don't care about Pendles. I don't care about Collingwood.
I'm talking atmosphere-wise, bro. That would have been a 9.
That would have been massive.
would've been huge.
I honestly reckon
But
even
I still think there'll be 80,000+ there.
Yeah, Thursday night game, bro. It doesn't help. People have work the next day.
That's
like
true.
I've had to take annual leave, bro. So
yeah.
no, well,
Look, let's talk about the inclusions. Obviously, you got Sicily and Moore back in the squad.
Slot straight back in.
Yeah, and you got Morrison, who I kind of want to elaborate a bit on later, and the young kid Dalton, obviously being dropped. What do you guys think?
bro, honestly, look, people have a lot of mixed opinions about Morrison. Okay.
I'll be honest with you right now.
I don't think he played too bad of a game against Gold
He'll
Coast.
get delisted at the end of the season, unfortunately.
No,
He's getting delisted at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think a club will come knocking on his door.
He's
bro.
been a good
serviceable, bro.
good service to the club. But I can't see with the.
But he's not in our best
yes.
25.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of plays on the fringe there. I mean, even McGuinness came in and played well. Okay, he got 24 touches and 2 goals. Okay, so I mean, it just shows that we've got these plays hanging out on the back end that it can't break in. Even Huswaite. I mean, Huswaite, are his papers stamped?
I think Huswaite's papers are stamped. I think when players like
This
Finn
is no
McGuinness-
disrespect to those players, but I honestly believe just for a pure opportunity, I think that other clubs will pick them up and they'll get the opportunity. Jai Sarong, example.
Who's absolutely thriving.
He didn't
at
leave the
Swans.
Hawks because he had any bad blood against us, but he just wanted opportunity which we couldn't give him. And I think those players there are going to get opportunities elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, look, like I was saying, I think Harry Morrison was very serviceable against Gold Coast. Obviously with the two inclusions that we have in, like, tough decisions need to be made. I'm happy that Finn McGuinness is getting another week. I was having this conversation with my dad actually earlier. Bro, he's worked on his craft, bro, and he's clean, bro. He's clean with his hands, below feet, bro. He's one grab. Picks the ball up.
Who, Morrison?
No, Finn
Sorry.
McGuinness.
Finn.
Doesn't,
Yeah.
like, he's not panicking with the ball like he used to.
I need to see it in 2 or 3 games.
We need a consistent basis of it.
2 or 3. But the thing that McGuinness lacked in the previous years was his decision making and his kicking. I mean, he didn't really he used to just bomb it anywhere. And I honestly can't stand players like that. I'd rather you hit a target 10 metres away than just bomb it to no one and get intercepted and give the other team the opportunity to rebound.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, look, Finn McGuinness is, I don't know, man. It's a bit of a weird situation with Finn. Like, he's not a key position player. He was utilised as a tagger, and he was absolutely good at it. And then he's no longer tagging, but he doesn't play in the midfield, so he gets pushed up top. Does he contribute? Does he play more of a defensive role up top? So, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I like him, and I want him to do well, but it's just like, what type of player is he for us? Because I personally would rather him be a tagger.
He's a utility. You can do anything with Finn. He can run all day, he can tag for you, and you can rest him in the forward line, and he can kick up goals. So I mean, he's a bit of an everything player. But what I'm disappointed in for this week is, I believe we should have rested Lewis because I mean he had
man.
He had knee pain. He had knee pain in the game. I saw him clutch to his knee a few times.
No, we had no Chol.
You can't rest Lewis, bro. He's starting to build continuity.
100%.
Yeah, but do you want him to play sore and it just gets worse, or do you want to give him a week?
Bro, how much football has he missed over the years through injury?
ACLs.
Yeah, but bro, he set a post game against the Bulldogs a couple of weeks ago. He's not aiming for 7-8 games in a year to play well. He wants to play every single game. Yeah.
No, I'm just talking purely on a management kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you're saying.
Give him a week off. Bring in the shoe. Bring in your boy.
Well, bro, I would have loved to see the shoe in this week. I thought he was genuinely going to be in.
Yeah, but
How do you go?
How do you bring him in?
How?
Yeah, who do you take out?
You had Cowshow, who didn't really have a great game last week.
Yeah, that was actually going to be one of my plays that I wanted to talk about. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we're beyond that now,
So-
Kelsey, so you're saved.
I mean, it's like, do you bleed a young, 18-year-old forward who you don't know what you're going to get out of that game against Collingwood? Big
Is Darcy
stage.
Moore back?
Yeah.
Darcy Moore's back.
Yeah.
So, big stage, do you really want to throw him into the deep end?
Absolutely.
In a
Yeah.
game
No.
like that? Primetime footy, Thursday night. It's a tough one.
I feel
would've
like
loved
he.
to.
I feel like he'll get his opportunity against like your Richmonds and stuff like that.
Yeah, mate.
I feel like he'll
he's
get
gonna-
an
he's gonna
opportunity
He's going to
there.
knock the door down soon. And when he does, I think he's going to take his opportunity with both hands because he looks special, that one.
Well, bro, I love him. I love Shu. I love the way he goes at it. I love the way he plays. But fuck, it's a tough decision to make in our side in regards to, bro, we've got Dia, we've got Marbio, who's come back in 2 to 3 weeks' time.
Ramsden.
We got Ramsden sitting there fucking, bro, he is in some ripping form in the VFL.
He is, man. He is.
Will McCabe, who showed he can match it at the level, but he's still a bit inconsistent.
Well, do you give Meek a rest and give Ramsden a run with Reeves?
Yeah, I reckon I would. Honestly, I reckon I would.
Because you still got the number one tap ruckman in Reeves playing, and you can get backed up by Ramsden.
I'm worried, bro. I'm worried that we're going to lose Ramsden at the end of this year.
I think he's gone. We did what we can to make Ned Reeves stay. So obviously it showed how important that we wanted him to stay. But I mean, with Ramsden, Meek and Ramsden are always going to be our number one ruck. He's always going to be playing second or third fiddle to them. So unless one of them goes down to an injury, which you don't want, how do you fit Ramsden in there?
Yeah, it's fucking tough, man. And that's what I mean when I say depth, bro. Like, you read out the names like that, bro, and you're like, any other side, they're probably playing, bro.
Yeah, mate. Look at Jai Sarong as an example. He's slotted straight into Sydney down top of the ladder.
And he's even playing on the wing.
It's not like Sarong's playing for a bottom team and they're just playing him. He's playing for the top side at the moment, sitting on top of the ladder.
And he's doing well, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's so tough, bro. I would hate to be on the match committee on the selections. Like I would fucking hate it because.
But it's a good problem to have. Let's talk about Collingwood this week. Tomorrow night. What do you reckon? What's your quick thoughts?
How do you think they'll line up against us? That's what I want to pick your brain at. Like, who's going to play on who?
Well, I mean, if you look at the record, last 10 times we've played Collingwood, I mean, we're pretty much on top on almost every game. All right, so we do have the wood over Collingwood, and we are in some decent form.
They did beat us last year, though. They beat us once. They beat us the first time, and then the second time we spanked them.
Yeah, but when they beat us, I think that was the first time they had beaten us in like 8 or 9 games. So prior to that, we were just on a roll with them. Even now, we match up really well against Collingwood. I mean, they can't keep up with us.
What are your key matchups for this game?
I reckon Darcy Moore will go to Gunston. I think.
You reckon? I reckon Hal will go on Gunston.
Hale.
How?
How?
I reckon Hal will go on Gunston. I think Gunston will absolutely rip Darcy Moore apart.
Bro,
Because you got to remember, you've got Dia, you got Mitchell Lewis. These are two tall forwards as well that Moore would potentially go on them. You got Frampton as well.
the big one for me, the biggest matchup for me, or I don't even know if it's going to be a matchup, but Finn and Dacos. What do we do? Are we tagging? I would love for us to tag. Start the game tagging, right?
It's very simple. With
Halftime.
Very simple. That's exactly right. Tag Dacos out of the game, you beat Collingwood quite easily. And like Ahmed was saying, halftime we'll be up by 40 points. Finn, do Finn, do your thing. If you're not confident against Collingwood, then
It's not about confident against Collingwood. I'm not confident against fucking Nick Dacos, bro. I hate Collingwood. I'm not confident against Nick Dacos.
One
bro.
man. He's the best player in the league, yes. But what did Finn McGuinness do to him last time he actually tagged him?
Yeah, I know.
Kept him to
I know.
seven touches,
We
was
heard
it?
him, kept him to like 5 or 6 touches.
Even if he gets 20,
But, bro.
if they're 20 disposals under pressure and they're nothing disposals, then it's fine.
It's going to have to be a team effort. I don't think Finn can do it by himself, bro. Honestly, I don't think he can do it by himself.
I reckon he can. I reckon if Mitchell decides to give the tag to Dacos this week, with
Who else? Who would he share the load with?
doesn't need to. He's
No,
a
it's
fit,
not
he's
about
one of
share
the
the load.
fittest player in the
I think,
AFL.
bro,
He
you
is.
can't. The thing is, right,
Because if Finn tags him, Finn's going to be playing midfield.
but that's my point.
Yeah.
No, he'll probably
You
start
can't-
off on the wing and
Yeah.
push in.
You can't have a tagger in the middle and leave it as a 2-on-2 plus a ruckman. You know,
Yeah.
like it's got to be. I reckon Nash will take the centre bounces on Dacos. It'll be that physical, presence there. And then once that ball's, in free flowing play, I
That's
think
when he takes
when-
him. Yeah, that's when he takes him.
But
Also, just quickly, can someone give Nash a call and tell him he can take Rel out of his pocket now? I think the game, new rounds are upon us. So can you guys please just give him a call? Just let him know. He leaked him, bro.
slapped him.
Bro,
Every time Rao
fucked him.
touched that footy, mate, he fed him grass. And Rao loves eating grass anyway. He loves eating grass, so it wasn't anything new to him.
Oh my God, I've never seen Rel get dominated like that in my life, bro.
He's a specimen, Nash. He's like 196, 197 centimeters, built like Hercules, man. I mean, I would hate to play against someone like Nash.
Bro, he's quick. He's fucking fit.
He's basically.
It's scary.
You fed him
complete
shit,
player.
bro. See that tackle? Did you see that tackle, bro?
If only he had the Newcomb or Dacos skills on the Nash body.
Bro, I actually think he doesn't have bad skills. He genuinely does not have bad skills. Bro, he's got good skills. It's just about, does he get it enough? He doesn't get it enough.
Yeah.
He's not a ball winner. I'll rephrase that. He's not going to sit there and get 30, 40 possessions a game. But when it's his chance to go, he fucking goes.
He does,
And he
he
makes
does.
an impact on that ball. So I'm actually loving the way Nash has been going this year. I think he's been massive for us in the midfield.
All right. So, 3 best and the tip for the game. 3 best goal kickers and tip. Go.
Hawthorn by 68 points. I'm going with John Newcomb, Nick Watson, and I feel like just Jack Ginnivan loves playing against Collingwood. So I feel like Jack Ginnivan's going to
Yeah, it's a good shout.
He is the Messiah. He did predict the margin last
And
week.
I
He was
mean,
off by 1 point, but he also predicted Wizard to kick 5, and he came through with that. My prediction is I think the Hawks will get the win, and they'll win by 55 points. It'll be quite comfortable. I reckon best on ground will be Ginnivan. Loves the Pies, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And I reckon Gunston's going to absolutely go crazy on his one. I think he might be in for a 6 or a 7.
Yeah. Look, Collingwood are on a bit of a high. They're absolutely pumped Essendon. So automatically they're going to think, hey,
Essendon,
we've got a chance.
It's Essendon.
But at the same time, them pumping Essendon is probably the best thing to happen for us because they're going to be, a bit cocky ahead of themselves and they're going to get a beautiful reality check. I feel like Hawks by 38 points, yeah. And I think my best 3 is Jars, who's in ripping form, Ginnivan, and probably Nuke.
Goal kickers?
I'm always going to say Gunston
Bro,
and the Wizard.
You know who I think is due for a big game, bro? Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore is absolutely due for a big game.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's in for one of those games where he gets 30 and kicks 3.
He did that a couple
Oh,
of weeks ago,
hopefully,
didn't
man.
He remember that All-Australian year, bro, but he was doing it consistently.
he? Yeah.
I think him coming off a suspension, I think he's got a point to prove.
Who
He's got
knows,
a point
mate?
to
Who
prove.
knows? I mean, it's exciting because I think he hasn't even hit second gear yet, Dylan Moore.
No, he
He
hasn't.
hasn't hit second gear, and when he gets to that All Australian form, he is an unbelievable player when he's playing good footy.
Yep. All right, boys, moving forward, back to Middy's segment from last week.
Tipping time,
It's time for the tips. Moving on to round 8. Middy, I'll let you go first.
round 8,
Here you go, mate.
Collingwood versus Hawthorn. Hawthorn.
Is this a Brownlow, bro?
You sound like Andrew Demetriou.
I actually did.
Brownlow?
I actually, because I can hear it. Out. Western Bulldogs versus Fremantle.
What the hell are you doing, bro?
Fremantle. Adelaide versus Port Adelaide. Adelaide. Essendon
can't take it
versus
serious, bro.
Brisbane. Brisbane. West Coast and Richmond. West Coast. Geelong, North Melbourne. Where is it? Oh, Geelong. Carlton, St Kilda. St Kilda. Sydney, Melbourne. Sydney. Gold Coast, GWS. Ooh. Gold Coast.
All right. I'm going with the Hawks. Hawks get to beat the Pies comfortably. I'm going with Freo to beat Bulldogs comfortably. Crows versus Power, bro. Power's on top of them. I'm going with the Crows, but fucking hell, that's
Lucky.
Yeah, Brisbane going with Richmond to beat the
Over Eagles?
Moved.
Wow.
to beat the Eagles.
Ooh.
Bro, Richmond showed
At
that,
Optus Stadium.
yeah, but Richmond plays well. Like when they're
Richmond
playing,
is 0-7,
No,
and
no,
they've
but
got
hang on, how many games
a
have
coach
they
with the
been in
lowest
it,
win
bro?
percentage in the AFL.
Anyway, but so I'm not going to argue this.
Don't argue.
I'm
Just
not going to
say it.
argue this. I'm just saying Richmond.
Go.
We'll see next week. Going with the Cats to beat North. I'm going with St Kilda to beat Carlton. Swans over D's and Gold Coast to bounce back and beat the Giants.
Yep.
Riatskis.
Nice. Hawks. I'm going with Freo against the Doggies. I'm going with Adelaide against Port. Lions against Essendon. I'm going Eagles. Home advantage. Geelong North is a hard game. I reckon North would want to bounce back, man.
Not at GMHBA.
That's the only reason why I tipped Geelong.
Geelong against North. Saints against Carlton. I reckon it'll be a really bad game to watch. But anyway.
Oh, that's going to be so shit.
It's rubbish. Two rubbish teams. Essendon against Melbourne, and Suns are going to absolutely pump the Giants, I feel like.
I don't know about pump.
Redemption,
I
bro.
reckon
At
it'll be a
home.
close game. I reckon
It'll be a close one.
That'll be under 3 goals.
No, I reckon they're going to pump them
it'll
by
be-
like 50
it'll be a close
points.
one. GWS are getting some plays back now, so
All right, boys, just quickly. Who is your winner of the week and who's your loser of the week?
winner and loser.
Yeah,
of the
it could
week.
be anything. So it could be a moment. It could be a team. It could be a coach. I just want to know who's your winner of the week and who's your loser of the week.
You know what, bro? Winner of the week. I'm going with North Melbourne. Man,
Even though they
they've
lost.
even though they've lost, you know, the way that they stayed in that game. Bro, GWS would kick 2 goals and then North will go bang bang.
They didn't give up.
They never gave up. I think they
It
should
was
really,
just decisions in the end that cost them the game. To
they
be
should,
honest,
yeah, they should really hold their heads high because the way they've bounced back this season and fucking, if you heard Clarko preseason saying that, you know, he genuinely thinks they'll play finals this year, you'd laugh. But looking at it now,
Well, the
It's
test
not
for
really
North
far-fetched,
Melbourne is
bro.
the next 4 games. They got some decent games coming up.
they got looked after with the fixture. They did get looked after with the fixture, but it's not very far-fetched, bro.
No, at all. But like I said, next 4 weeks will be a real test for them. Well, that's the winner of the week. But the biggest loser, who do we go with the biggest loser? I don't know. Who's your biggest loser for the week?
Biggest
Rio?
loser of the week.
I'll tell you who my biggest loser of the week.
Go.
My biggest loser of the week is Ben Mackay, bro. And the reason why I say that is because we were heavily linked with that bloke.
Yeah, I'm so glad we didn't get
And we dodged a bullet. Do yourself a favor and go watch some of his.
I did. I watched it. It's
Oh
all over, it's all
my
over the
god,
Look, I agree.
bro!
I agree that I do agree with that. But the other biggest loser for me is Adelaide. To go out there against Brisbane and get absolutely pantsed, right? Absolutely pantsed when your captain is coming into the game fresh off what happened with his brother, and that's the performance you produce.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man, that's shit. That's shit.
Yeah,
As
it
good as
was.
Brisbane played, Adelaide played terribly.
I mean, they were in the game for 3 quarters. I think it was just the last quarter.
Bro, they got pants, bro.
Yeah.
Brisbane was scoring so easily against them. It's almost as if their defense was non-existent. Honestly, bro, every time Brisbane went inside 50, and they've made a few teams look like this as well, every time they go inside 50, it just looks like it's so easy for them to kick goals. Whereas with us, for example, some games, we fucking send it inside 50, 60 times, and we're only scoring 25 times. You know, like, that's below 50% strike rate. But, fuck, man, they just look like every time they go in, they look like they're going to kick a goal.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I mean, you don't know what Adelaide's thinking. I mean, I know it was obviously a big occasion because of what's happened with their captain, but I mean, at the same time, his emotions playing with them seeing their captain down and so distraught what they're going through. Who knows?
A lot of things could be playing, could be
it could
playing
be,
a part in
many
it, but
factors. But my biggest losers are probably Adam Uze. I want to touch on that. I mean, He's got a lot of draft picks in that team, a lot of high-end draft picks. 2 years in, I think is his third or second year in the system. And he's got the worst win rate in the history.
I think it's stiff, bro.
In the history
Yeah,
of
but bro,
AFL.
that's stiff. Because, bro, like, he's inherited a shit list. Let's be honest.
I mean,
He's
he
inherited-
inherited what he inherited, but at the same time, he's still got some, decent midfielders in there in Taranto
Who?
and Hopper.
Hopper?
But these guys.
Hopper's the biggest butcher in the AFL.
Yeah, okay, but at the time when they recruited him, wasn't he like every club wanted
But
him?
half their team haven't played 50 games together.
More than half.
More than there you
than
go.
half.
More than half.
Yeah, look, it is unfortunate with the injuries and the players that I think their older players haven't improved and they've taken
Bro,
10
they
steps
should have pumped Carlton if Lynch knew how to fucking
That's what I mean.
play
It was-
footy
it was
again.
the
Do you know what I mean? Like this.
older players,
They're letting him down.
But for me, you can't go past our stat. I think he's only had 6 or 7 wins in the last 2 years and plus this season.
I don't
So
I can't.
that's not to say he's going to be a loser throughout his whole career. I'm just saying, loser for the week. When I saw that stat, it's hard to go past it.
Yeah, but I can't blame him. Honestly, it's not his fault. He's inherited a shit list.
There's no expectations, bro.
The older players that he does have are shit. The only good one I would probably take out of it is Tim Taranto. The rest,
Lawson, Short.
Sure, I'll take Shaw.
Short as well, yeah, maybe.
But they're checked out, bro. They're checked out. You can just tell.
How do you check that in round
Bro, they've
7?
won a premiership. No. They've won a premiership. Like all these older players I'm talking about, the ones that have been there since the premiership days.
They could have asked for a trade. Like
Then what
Shai
Richmond
Bolton and
did,
stuff
then
did.
Richmond, they thought, hey, maybe we can do one last hurrah. So they went and basically ruined their list to sign Taranto and what's his name? Hopper.
Hopper.
And Hopper. Desperate. They were desperate, and that absolutely fucked them for the next, I don't know how many years. But this is probably the best thing to happen to them, bro.
Didn't they have those players in their premiership year?
No.
Was it Taranto and Hopper?
No.
The best thing.
Pressure. He's still on there as well.
Yeah. The best thing to happen to them right now is to be rebuilding right now.
Yeah, bro. Let all these kids play. Get 50. Once they have that 50, 100 games between,
The draft is getting pretty thin at the moment.
That's what I mean. They need picks, bro.
They have to make sure that they get it right in the last draft, I'd say, before.
Well, they've
Tasmania take everything.
They've gotten it right so far. Only
Really.
one that they
good player
haven't.
I see on that list at the moment is Laylaw and probably Sam Greage.
No, they've got
Sam
some talent.
Banks is good. They've got some good players. Ryan Mansell and all those other players. Bro, they've got some good players. I just think that it's working beautifully for them. They're at the bottom end, which you don't want, but at the perfect time. Because you are getting all these fresh kids coming in.
Getting game
by
time.
the time Tassie comes in, those kids would have 50 to 75 AFL games. They're now becoming established AFL footballers.
Together.
And they're going to be scary in the next 5-10 years. They're going to be scary.
Yeah.
They're going to be scary.
Yeah.
I think it's time to wrap this up, Ahmed. Talk about tomorrow night, where we're going to be, what gate we're going to be standing in, and doing some pre-game vlogging.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to catch up and have a quick chat with us pre-game and maybe even give us your predictions, meet us at Gate 1 tomorrow. We'll be there from 6 o'clock onwards, maybe even 6:30. I don't know, 6 o'clock. I think it's an early game tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like 7:20 start or something.
Yeah.
So we'll be outside Gate 1. You can't miss us, wearing these T-shirts and with the camera out, flash out. You can't miss us. So
Just bring your best hot take. I want to be bamboozled. I want to hear some of the worst.
Give me a best hot take.
Give me your worst hot take.
Cast, he always says hot take.
What's with you and that word hot take?
I love hot takes.
He loves his
Hot take.
Anyway, Gate 1, 6 o'clock onwards. We'll be there and go to fucking Hawkers.
Hawkers!